So I have this saying before I record any unboxing. And that is basically that I really hope this doesn't end up failing or screwing up, because this is a one-time thing. I can't re-record myself unboxing with my initial reactions. I can't just pull money out of my butt and buy the same product to unbox. You know, it's just, there's so many things with unboxings, and I have not had a single one go wrong whatsoever. I've had to edit things out, and just so many things. I've ended up cutting my finger and having it bleed, but I've never had it to where there was an actual physical problem with the recording. And this really, really frustrates me, because it's equipment that is so much better than using my phone. And I've accidentally deleted a file before. I've definitely done that. But I kid you not, for literally no reason, no warning, nothing. It's literally a Thursday night at 9:30. And for some reason, like, before, when this happened, it was of course a few minutes ago, because it's 9:39 right now. So it was a random time. As I'm recording, my laptop decides, oh, hey, I'm Windows, and I can restart anytime I want. No, you can't, because I'm doing things on it. It never restarts when I'm having it sit there and do nothing. It never tells me it needs to restart. It just force restarts. And it's, why? And you might be like, well, did you check the file? Yeah, it's corrupt. So here's the deal. It was so soon into the video that I can pick this back up. I can try again. Now, what we're going to be looking at is from the Sega Shop, SegaShop.com. This video isn't sponsored, but the people who promote it and the people who make it, people on licensing team like Alex, and then the people on social media like Aaron Weber, you've got Jasmine, so many of these amazing employees. They work so hard on this stuff. Tyson Hess, again, so many people. I couldn't list them all at all. They work so hard on this stuff. And one thing that they decided to put in the shop was the IDW Sonic comics that released. They put out a bundle of issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Huh. Who cringed with that? Who cringed with that? Boom. I just made somebody's OCD just explode, and I'm sorry. And it also came with a mystery shirt, which is awesome. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I couldn't find any tapes, so I couldn't put it on the one package, but it doesn't matter, because the envelope and all that stuff, that's already out, and all that. So the first issue is the only one that's out. The rest of them, it's fine. So we're just going to leave. We're going to pick up on that. I'm Jake Spence. That's all you really need to know right now. I'm sorry for all this clunky stuff, but I'm still very upset. So, you know what? Let's go back into this. Oh boy. So let's look at the first issue, which I hate repetition. So I really, really don't like this, especially since I want to keep these mint guys. Okay, so look at this. And funny enough, why do they just have, I mean, maybe, okay, it's probably like IDW, now that I think about it. They have a Star Wars comics on the back. Who saw that crossover coming? Sonic with a lightsaber? I mean, I guess it's Saber, not Saber. But I guess technically Smash Bros with a beam sword. And you know what? I was like, oh hey, let's only look at, no way, holy, wow, I completely missed the first page when I looked at this. So what do we have on the front page? We've got, of course, all of the variants. Wow, that's awesome. So this is variant A, and I think this is one of the exclusive ones, but you got so many different stuff. And what else? But you have a review You've got, oh my gosh, you have the Egg Wyvern from Sonic Adventure. And you've got the Egg Emperor from Sonic Heroes. You've got Egg Dragoon from freaking Sonic Unleashed. And you've got, like, what is that called? What in the world is that called? That egg snake thing that you fight in Sonic Forces. Like, mate, that's so cool. That's so cool. So let's read this really quick. Sonic the Hedgehog has spent years fighting the forces of Dr. Eggman. Time and again, the Mad Doctor attacks Sonic, strikes back, then relaxes until Eggman returns. But after their last battle, Dr. Eggman vanished. Mate, that's a really good plot point. So you basically have Dr. Eggman's gone. This is like right after Forces, but his robot army did not. And that's all I'll read. That's the plot, and I'll show you guys the first pages of the actual story starting. So this arc actually starts with Eggman just being gone right after Forces, but his army's still attacking. So the resistance still needs to be there, and I'm assuming that covers that. And then you have new characters that are coming in, which is awesome that they're doing that again. They're not just pulling from the main cast. They're like, mate, this is a comic. We have to have new characters. And they did that. They've got, one of the new characters is who's on the shirt. And they're one of the big main characters. They have new villains and stuff. And then I think issue 5, they have a shadow of Eggman on the cover. So I'm very excited to see what all happens. And I'm super paranoid this is going to restart again. But again, very talented artists that went through this. And let's just, okay, I should look at the covers. So this cover was made by Tyson Hess. You can probably tell if you've seen his work, but he does a lot of classic stuff. I mainly only say that because of Mania. He's probably done a bunch of stuff that I just don't know about. The second cover was made by Tracy Yardley. The third was made by let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna say Natalie because that's just what it looks like. For Drainy, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. The next one is made by Rafa Knight, and then you have Kieran Gates. I say my favorite is probably the second cover, but I really like all of them. You have a bunch of different styles. You have, of course, Tyson Hess's style. You have the more comic-y style, and I think that's what I like, is that it feels like the Archie comics for the second cover. The third cover feels like its own thing, and it's great. The fourth one is just like, it feels a lot like the general in-game models, and then the last one, it looks so much like Sonic Rush kind of era of artwork. So that's really awesome. I'm going to definitely be checking out that. So the next one we have, and by the way, this is what this looks like. And I made a joke. I was like, mate, it's just a blank sheet. Why? Like, there could be, like, so many things. But at the same time, like, I made that joke because I'm not expecting anything to be on here. For the fact that Tyson Hess and all of the artists are working on so many things, especially Tyson Hess. He's got Sonic Mania Adventures to go through. He's got these covers. He's got so much to do. This man, when does this man sleep? I would really love to know this man's sleeping schedule and give him a hug, because honestly, this guy, he's a tirelessly working fan that's actually doing official Sonic work, and that's fantastic. One other thing I should mention is that all of cover A's, they actually, you can line them up and they actually form a full picture. So on Instagram later on in the future, after this is posted, I will I'll post pictures of the covers right next to each other so that you guys can all see. And this one's actually really, really cool. We'll take a bigger in-depth look of all the cover A covers. And if you guys want to check out the other covers, I'm sure they have them online. And granted, you might be like, why aren't you looking inside? I don't want to spoil. I haven't even read the first comic. This came with the digital one so that you could read and so that you'd have, like, first priority. But, like, the physical ones came before. And I was confused about how it worked. You had to download the digital ones, which is great that they have those digital ones, but I prefer the physical copy, which is why I don't ever really like buying those non-physical games. I just completely hate buying digital games. I know there are so many people that are going to get so mad at me because they love digital. But I can't, guys. I really, honestly, I can't. And honestly, okay. More honestly, I'd say honestly the Odyssey as a joke, but this is a Sonic freaking comic. I almost said Sonic Mania, then I almost said Sonic Forces. Okay, I just want to mention, like, I'm pulling this out and I just see Sonic like this. And man, they are really proud of their Star Wars line. I would be too, but I really like the look of this one. And again, we'll look at these later, and I'll look at the other covers. But I already told you guys what's what, and it sounds like there's sounds and looks like actually there might be how many comics? Yeah, there's 5 comics in here actually. I was only expecting the 4. Yo, get that yo-yo out. Tangled is on this one. Oh my god, I cannot wait to read this one. Okay, funny thing, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was a lot of people that were speculating, like, oh, hey, Tangled is probably, like, transgender, or, like, something like that, which would actually be really cool and very innovative for the Sonic series, because they've never done that before, as far as I know. And also, as far as I know, I think she's actually the first female character to ever have the chest hair type of design on her figure, because she actually does have that little tuft of fur, because I think lemurs have that, because she's also based on a ringtail lemur. And the other thing is, mate, they have Blaze on the cover. I love freaking Blaze. And the fire in the background, gosh, and I love how it's like a nice little green hill zone. They have a waterfall. I love waterfalls, guys. Guys, I'm a weirdo. I like waterfalls. I actually wanted all of my prom pictures. Not prom pictures. I never got prom pictures. But I wanted all of my senior year graduation pictures. I wanted at least one by a waterfall, and I didn't necessarily get it. Well, I got one of them, but it had me without socks and shoes, so it had my feet in it, and I was like, okay. Oh. They didn't. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. This looks so good. This is... Okay, I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it at all. But oh my god, guys. I have 5 cover... Like me. I love that they added that. I'm going to tell you why in a moment. But first of all, let's just take a look at these comics. So the first one, I really like the design because obviously you have the flickies, you have the enemies. There's a lot of detail, and there's just a lot of beauty that comes from this. Sonic's face, you know, he does look a little bit smug, and the pose a little awkward. But honestly, I don't think that really matters. It does add to Sonic's charm of, hey, you know what? I'm in this world. It's new, and I love it. So that's what I like about those. Now this one is really cute. You've got the Buzz Bombers. You've got Amy being like, hey Sonic, how's it going? You know, that kind of thing with the hammer, like, I will support you. And Sonic's giving a peace sign and winking. Tell me that isn't cute. That is adorable. Honestly, like, this cover alone, if I still did not like Amy, and it honestly wasn't because of Amy's character, but when me and my brother were young, we just didn't like what the other liked because it was stupid sibling rivalry. But I've grown to really enjoy Amy as a character. I mean, granted, there's still a few things that I don't like that she does, but mate, this cover would definitely make me fall in love with the character in a non-weird way. Like, okay, so here we go. We've got this one. This one, honestly, I'd say this one is probably my favorite. It's probably tied. It's probably tied with the 4th one. But here you've got Knuckles in his battle pose looking so angry. And you've got like a Sonic X like pose. And it's great because Sonic's doing a salute. He's in such a great pose. Oh my gosh. One thing I love about these comics, though, is, as I said, they connect. And you can just see the transition of how Sonic interacts with all the characters. Because with Tails, Sonic's like acting all cool and stuff. With Amy, he's acting all cute. With Knuckles, he's acting so cocky. You can tell just by their faces that Sonic has probably said something or done something just to annoy Knuckles, because that's just what their dynamic is, and I love it. And then with this, they've never really, like, Tangled is a new character, but you can just see the spark, and that's not because of the flames. You can just see right there the initial reaction to each other, how much they just see, like, they would be like a nice Sonic and Tails partnership. Honestly, not gonna lie, Blaze looks a little jealous. Like, are you trying to burn this girl? Like, Blaze, calm down. I support Sane's, but mate, calm down. I wonder what Sonic and Tangled ship name would be. Would it be Sangle? Tanic? I don't know. Somebody come up with something. But of course you have the last cover, which is the same one minus Blaze, but that's actually really cool. I'm glad they didn't do it for the first one, considering this is probably the one she debuts. Because you want to say, okay, here's the world, and then eventually you break out that character when the world feels comfortable and it feels right. Now, you guys might be like, okay, you know, you gave a little bit of a wonky way of describing that, showing everything off. Why are, like, what else is there? Because you've been obviously hiding something. As I said, well, I wasn't hiding anything because I already said that there was a shirt. So, I don't know why I said, like, made it acted like I was hiding something. But the reason I love that comic with the white background, which, mate, that's gonna be such a collector's item in the future. That's the best part. Again, the multiple covers. I love it. But of course, you have the Holy Grail of Holy Grails. Okay, the reason I wanted to make sure to do this today, because this could have waited, but I want to wear the shirt tomorrow, because Brandon from Jab is coming over, and he loves Sonic, so it would honestly just be the perfect time to wear it. And also, I'm going to be recording face cam stuff tomorrow too, so like, you can't go wrong with this shirt. You can't go wrong with this shirt. I should totally do some, like, some more unboxings with this. But, mate, look at this. Oh, my gosh, guys. Oh my God. It's so cute. Like, you have... Sonic is a nice blue. Like, in that one, he's slightly darker. You can see, you know, it's more comic-y. But this one, they're so bright. And you can just see the brightness in the world. And it works so well. It's a blank shirt. And usually... I mean, I do have a bunch of blank shirts, with the characters and such on it, but usually I'd be like, okay, a background might be cool, but honestly, I feel like a background would just actually, for this shirt, it would take away from just the amazing partnership you can see between Sonic and Tangled. It's just amazing, and I keep almost saying Tangled, but you can see Sonic's holding on to her tail, and it's going to be able to be used like a whip. It's going to be so great. I love Tangle already, and I know nothing about her. So I'm really hoping that she's a very lovable character. But from what I've heard, everyone loves this comic. And you might be like, okay, Spins, are you going to keep with this? Because comics, you know, they're expensive. You're a collector, but you didn't really buy any of the Archie stuff unless... it was like in the figures, or, you know, you have a few here and there, but you've started with these 4. Are you going to get more, or are you going to get the other covers? The other covers I'm not planning on getting. You know, maybe in the future, if they come up, they come up. That's great. But I don't know. I don't really know the answer to that, because I don't have any way to pay for those. So maybe if I had a way to pay for them, maybe I'd consider it. But I do like the idea of continuing to do multiple covers, and I hope they continue to do this, because you could do so many collector's variants, and other comics do stuff like this. So this is an amazing idea. Sonic with the fan base, guys. They're just getting better and better with it. So that's going to be the end of the episode. again, I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see my initial reaction for the first comic, but I feel like I've regained the energy. And when I hit that stop button, name this, you bet I'm picking up that comic and I'm going to start reading it. I'm going to sit on the couch and read all of the Sonic comics, and it's going to be great. Man, it's going to be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the future for another Tanooki review, which hopefully doesn't get corrupted by a Windows restart. Since we didn't have a formal intro, there's no reason to have a formal outro. So I'll just say, keep toe safe. Thank God the microphone didn't turn off.